Nexa, not the ending you would have wanted, especially when we consider how well you guys do when it comes to Blast, but I think you can be very happy with the effort and the progress this team has made. I'm just going to come and focus on this ancient side of things. It's a map we know you guys have loved. It's a map you started off playing the event very well with. The changes are all positive. But this, you were down 10-1 at the beginning, and for me, that was very uncharacteristic. It was only at the end you started to come back. At that point, though, when you go into the second half, did you feel like, okay, look, we can do it. We're getting our game back together? Because it looked like you all just had a change of momentum coming into the second half.
Yeah, I think the main problem with our city side right now is that we make too many individual mistakes, or we leave too many gaps to the opponents. And Astralis, they basically knew how to exploit our playstyle, I guess, And yeah, like we said to ourselves, if we can just somehow grab a couple of rounds, we can bring it back on T, because historically we've always been better on the T side of Ancient than anything else. So yeah, we just kept believing, and I'm happy that the guys didn't give up no matter what the result was.
And that's the thing. One thing you didn't do is give up. You guys were fighting in every single round. There was a chance. Did it feel as close as it was for like what we're seeing when we're watching at home? Did it feel like you just had them on the edge the whole time?
Yeah, it definitely felt super close. A lot of clutches, a lot of rounds that, we messed up, they messed up as well. I think at the end of the day, they just made less mistakes, and that's why they won.
What does it come down to, though, when you go into the OT? Like, are you playing more mind games? What did you say to your guys? Because obviously you have such a inexperienced roster in comparison to, say, the Astralis roster.
I think the main thing I try to do is, call the rounds we feel most comfortable doing. So kind of eliminate as much of individual decision-making or trying to put pressure on themselves as, players, and just, have a clear waypoint, know exactly what they need to do. Everyone knows their role perfectly, and then kind of go with that.
Now, sadly, obviously, we will see you in the showdown. Some more official practice was sorted, but later in the year. But you're going into Katowice next. What does this do for you guys, and how happy are you with the overall games you've had here?
I think overall we showed some good signs, and I think I'm glad that we played some different maps, like Vertigo, for example, to actually see where we stand on this map and what we can improve and fix on it, So we have some homework to do, and yeah, coming into Katowice, I think we can. Basically, the main thing is to solidify our map pool so that we don't have to play all the time like Ancient, Mirage, and whatnot.
I feel you, man. Well, next year, you did very good. Thank you very much. Sad to see you go.